Okay, there we go. Hello, hello. Welcome to Verbling. I am Teacher Oakley, and once again, we're going to be doing some business English work at this hour here on Verbling. Today and for the next 3 days after. Today, specifically, our topic will be customer relations. We will do a lot of discussion and talking and give you a chance to do a little description and opinion and practice, and we'll also do maybe a little bit of vocabulary work, just a little bit of grammar perhaps. Okay, our topic today, the all-important customer relations. Let me start off by welcoming Mustafa, first of all. Hi, Mustafa.
Hello, teacher. Hello, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you for asking. Long time no see.
You know, kinda. How was your weekend? Not that long. Like Monday morning, we're back to work again, you know? Yeah. I don't know, I'm just playing, but really, we have a relationship where I take the weekend off, so I see you again Monday morning. It's like work, You wouldn't normally say, long time no see, when you see somebody again Monday morning at work. Just saying, okay?
Yeah, but you know what, like, you used to take class, I think, on Saturday, as far as I think, you know?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I will again, but I'm in the middle of a big project that I'm helping someone with, which is taking up my weekends. Actually, unfortunately, taking up my whole weekends. But in any case, I got a little side project going. So
Okay.
soon when I get this thing done, I'll be back on the Saturdays with you. Okay. Anyway, sidetrack there. Hi, David. How are you?
Hello, I'm doing well, thank you.
Great. Glad to have you back in the class. Super. Okay, customer relations. Mustafa, have you had any experience working with customer relations?
Mm, maybe if you can give me like for any examples because I maybe it dawned on me I don't have any idea about this thing.
Okay, nice expression, by the way. It dawned on me. Okay, customer relations, any interaction with customers, basically, from point of sale to follow-up or customer care or technical support or frankly marketing research, marketing advertising are elements of customer relations. Working in, what do you call it, social media, interacting with customers obviously is a newer, not exactly new anymore, but newer form of customer relations. All those things.
Yep. So it would be communication, like with phone, like support. Like I sometimes
Could
call,
be.
yeah, I call the companies that provide us with the service, with the phone service. Maybe I have some question with them or something like that, so I call the customer service. So
Yeah. So you,
this is yeah.
yeah, you dealt with customer service. We've all dealt with customer service. We had to have. If we've ever bought anything from anyone, we have been a customer. So we have dealt with customer relations from the customer point of view. I didn't even ask that question. Of course, you have bought a mango from a vendor or something. Then you have been involved in a customer relations situation as a customer. But have you ever done customer relations from the other end, from the business
No,
perspective?
no, no,
If you've ever had it, no, you never had to talk to a customer?
no,
You never sold anything?
not yet.
Really? Have you
Yeah.
sell me a pencil just so you can say you've had a customer relations. Okay, Mustafa, fair enough. Well then, hopefully you have a lot to learn from myself and people like David, who I am sure,
Me,
100% sure, has had
me,
customer relations.
me too.
David,
I'm sure as well.
yeah, so am I. David, of course you've worked some with some elements of customer relations. Yes,
Yes,
of
yes.
course you
I
have.
have to speak with customers almost every day.
Yeah.
And now I've been working in McDonald's for the last 20 years. But before this, I worked in a photography shop when I was very young. And after that, I worked as a barman when I was 18, and I worked also as a computer mechanical. I don't know how to say the person who fix fixes computers.
Technician?
Technician, yes. And yes, for all my life, I think I've been having relationships with customers always. And
Mm-hmm.
it's something very difficult because every customer is different, but I think it's amazing also because you have to deal with these problems uh, every day in your life will be different than the previous. And sometimes it's frustrating because uh, there are many crazy people in the world, and you have to suffer a lot.
Yeah,
But I think
absolutely.
uh, it's only sometimes. Uh,
Yeah.
Most of people are good, and I like to treat with people and talk with people and know people every day.
Yeah. Yeah. I would agree with that summation, and thank you for that. 99 out of 100 people, maybe even 999 out of 1,000,
Yes,
are normal, good people who just want to get along and help you to help them, right? But then there's that one. Yeah,
yes.
you know what I mean. Okay. Now there's two. Okay, I think I outlined customer relations fairly well between my kind of definition and David's examples of different jobs. Um, David, when I talk about B2B or B2C, these two phrases, are you familiar with those phrases?
No, I don't know.
No?
No.
Okay. Most of your jobs, I'm not sure about your technician work, but for example, bartender is a service industry. It's a service sector job, we can say. You're specifically providing a service. You're not selling, well, you are selling a product. You're selling a drink. So I'm not completely right about that, but it is still considered service sector. Um, okay, let me ask Hogan. Hogan, hi, welcome.
Hi, how are you? Good to see you again.
Yeah, you again as well. Hogan, how about you? Have you heard of the phrases in English B2B or B2C? That's the letter B to B.
Is B or C stands for something?
Yeah, of course they do. Right. There's sort of acronym phrases, I guess.
B might be business and C might be customer.
There you go. Business to business or business to customer. Now we describe businesses as possibly being a B2B business. If your company, for example, a marketing agency, you don't sell to individual people, you sell your marketing ideas and expertise and the actual doing the marketing, the service to businesses that need advertising help. That's a B2B business. B2C, if I sell shoes, if I have a shoe store, that's B2C. Or McDonald's, for example, that's definitely B2C. Business to customer. You sell to individual customers. Either way, if your customer is a business or a customer, you're still dealing with the concept of customer relations. Hogan, how about you? Have you done work in customer relations?
Most likely, I'm working as like a software engineer, so backend software engineer, like in production team. So I usually do not meet directly customer, but if the customer have some problems and found some bugs, then they call our customer service, and the customer service create some issues, then we can take a look at it. So we do not really directly contact with the customer, but via to the customer service department.
Okay. You used an interesting terminology there. You said you work in the back end development team. Work on, I should say. Sorry, bad English. You work on a team. Okay, I like that. Now, back end or a front end, okay. In terms of customer relations, we often use this back and front idea, where if you, for example, in a restaurant or a hotel, if you work in the back of the house in a restaurant, you work in the kitchen. You never talk to the customers. You work in the back of the house. Or that was very good. You're in back end development. All right. So you don't really deal directly with customers. As opposed to like in a restaurant, you work in the front of the house. Okay, or you work on the front end, you work in sales or something directly dealing with customers. Right. Okay. All right, I'm going to move on. Now that we've kind of opened up the discussion, I'm going to move on and we're going to do a kind of speaking exercise together. We're going to talk about some co-locations related to the idea of customer relations, talk about them by doing this. We're going to look at some aspects of customer relations and categorize them. Are they something companies look for in the relationship, company and customer relationship? Or are they something customers are looking for in the relationship, or both? So we're going to look at these ideas one at a time and discuss them. Mustafa? After-sales service. Is it something that customers look for, something that companies look for, or both?
Something customer look for relationship. Teacher, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
I said something customer.
Oh, okay.
Look for in the relationship.
I guess I didn't hear you. Sorry. Okay. Yes. All right. Something customers look for in the relationship. Absolutely. Have you ever had to request some after-sales service?
Let
You know
me
what I mean?
think. You know, I don't have a lot of experience in life. I don't think so. I'm not. You know what? Almost always, after I buy the service or take something, I don't go back to the mother company, if I can say that, who provided to actually import something for me.
Okay. Or the seller. Have you ever returned a product because it was broken?
Yeah, I returned it.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay, well then, you had to deal with after-sales service.
Okay.
Then you did. What was the process? Was it
close?
Can you tell me about an example?
Closes. I bought.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait.
yeah.
Clothes. You can either pronounce the voice th, clothes, or go ahead and pronounce it like close the door, which is the way
Close.
native speakers usually say it.
Yeah, close.
That's it. Okay, it was close.
Yeah, was the close, and I bought it, and after a couple days, I returned it to the shop, to the same shop that I
Okay.
have bought it from.
Okay. You returned them. It.
Yeah.
Okay. An article of clothing, you returned it. Or it was I bought some clothes. I returned them. You have to be careful about plural or singular with clothes. You kind of have to define it. Okay. Was it easy? Was it a hassle?
It was
Did
it
it?
was easy,
Okay.
more than you imagine. Like I couldn't imagine that.
A hard time for a hassle. No? Okay. That's good. Because believe me, it is possible to have a hard time or get hassled trying to return a product. Oh, you can't do that, and you have to return it within
Yeah,
3 days, and oh, you're gonna have to send it back to the factory, whatever. Some kind of
and you have to maybe to keep the receipt, something like that.
yeah, definitely have to have the receipt. Okay. After sales service can include returning a product or getting it fixed. It can include the whole warranty, guarantee uh, idea, and or it can include technical service if you don't know how to use the product properly and you get confused. You might need to call for some help using the product. Um, Mustafa, since after sales service, one of the key elements is warranty and guarantee. What's the difference?
Teacher, please can you repeat your question?
What's the difference between a warranty and a guarantee?
A warranty and a guarantee.
Yeah.
A warranty and a guarantee. Okay. A warranty is like a warranty maybe uh, for about 1 year. Okay.
Good, good
Okay.
guess.
And a guarantee. It's confusing. It's confusing. A
Yeah, sure it is.
guarantee, a guarantee for working maybe. A guarantee to be work. I'm not sure. That's what I know. That's what I know, teacher. Sorry.
Uh, okay. Uh, okay. A warranty. Does anybody know? Anybody else in the class? And David Hogan and hello Wasu.
Let me try a little bit about the warranty and guarantee.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
guess basically the same. Uh, they announced that the product is pretty good and some it meet some quality. But I think the warranty is a little bit more stronger and some legal. So some
Yeah.
period of time the product will not fail. If it fails, they will do something like exchange or repair for free. But guarantee is just like verbally, they just saying this product is some good quality.
That was excellent. That was very good. And that's pretty much exactly correct. Yeah, anybody can make a guarantee, but a warranty is when you put it in writing and make it legal. Like a warranty is like a legal contract, right? Uh, a guarantee, the company has no legal. They have no they have no legal contract to replace something or do anything for you with a guarantee. Any idiot can make a guarantee. In other words, but you need your lawyer to look at if you're just gonna make a warranty. That's basically it. So good job. All right. Okay. Hello, hi Wasu. How are you? Welcome to the class.
Hi, can you hear me?
Well, loud and clear. Nice to
Oh,
see
okay. Yes.
you. Okay. I'll come around to you in a minute, Wasu. David, loyalty. Is that something that's the company's looking for, the customers are looking for, or both?
I think it's something companies look for.
Customer loyalty does co-locate
Yes.
nicely. Yes, absolutely. Okay, yes, it does. We'll talk about that a little bit later in the class, as a matter of fact. But don't you think that the customers may look for loyalty from the company to them as far as what
Yes.
their needs are?
Yes, because for example, now it's normal that you can buy a mobile phone, for example, and the company in 1 year, for example, cannot give you updates of your product, and
Oh yeah.
you will forced to buy a new one. And this is something I think you want in a company that you buy a product from them. You want they to take care about you and to guarantee you that your product will work for 2, 3, 4, 6 years,
Yeah.
and I think it's very very important. And
Yeah.
yes, in this case, we can say that both.
Yeah, I agree. I just had to scrap my trusty old operating system, the old Windows XP. Had to just scrap it. Yeah. So exactly right. Customers always also want some loyalty, or even food brands. If there's a certain, can you imagine if they took my beloved double cheeseburger away from McDonald's? How very angry I would be.
Yes, and here in Spain, in McDonald's, for example, they decided to retire some products, and
Mm,
many clients, many customers were very angry with this.
yeah.
For
Yes.
example, the apple pie,
Yeah.
yes, or milk shake, milkshakes, and
Oh
some
yeah.
products, because you are going to a shop or a restaurant, and you are looking for one product, and when you arrive at the shop, uh, you don't, you can't buy this product, and you you're frustrated.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. So okay. I think we illustrated that very well. I think it's pretty clear that's a two-way street. Customers loyal to the companies, companies loyal to the customers. Hogan, okay. Information about future needs. Huh.
I think it's more on companies look
Yeah.
for the relationship to customers. So when
Okay.
they sell something and they improved or they created new project, then a new product, then probably give some information to the customer if ask if they are interested in this product or something so that they can sell more product.
Well, this directly relates to what you do for work, doesn't it?
Could be, yes. So we are improving all the time. We have new functionalities, and so that our customers might be interested in the future need. Yep, that's right.
Right. So it would help you a lot to know what your customers are going to need in the future, or what they're looking to have, what functionalities they're going to be needing. Right?
Right.
No.
Yeah, that's correct. Yes.
All right. So there you go. How do you go about getting that information?
Sometimes we um, the, the some customer service
Oh darn
so
it.
what kind of functionality do you need, for example, and what you do not like current functionality, something like.
Okay. So your customer relations can talk personnel, employees, personnel, or can talk to customers directly.
That's right.
Okay. Also, frequently some companies, when you call tech support or customer service, they will have an automated questionnaire when you call them on the phone. That's another way. Or other types of canvassing. What is canvassing, Hogan? Do you know?
Canvassing? I've never heard about that.
Basically, like questionnaires. When you canvas, like a canvas is a big piece of cloth, so you cover a wide area to ask people questions, maybe about your product, maybe about demographics of an area, to know who's in an area, what ages, what incomes,
Oh, okay.
etc. These types of things could be, but basically, if you canvas an area, it means you go through a whole area and ask a lot of people questionnaire type questions.
I see. Okay.
You could actually physically canvas an area, or you could sometimes use the internet on your website, or actively ask people to take a questionnaire online. Have you ever done that, Hogan? Taken a questionnaire about products online?
Probably in other department, but not from me. Definitely. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't even know what they are doing.
Not you professionally. I mean, you as an individual. Have you ever taken an online questionnaire?
Oh no, never. I haven't.
Okay. Yeah. Usually it's not worth it. All it will get you is a lot of new spam.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah. Okay. Just say it. All right. Okay. Let me talk to Wasu for a minute. All right. Wasu, information about product updates. Is that something companies look for, or the customers look for, or both?
I think both.
Both? How so?
Okay.
Okay.
The information about product updates. For the company has to know about this, because they have to control about the product, and the customer maybe do this for make a decision.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the company the company has the information. See, it goes hand in hand with what we just looked at. Information about future needs. What does the customer need? The company makes it. They know what their product updates are. So the customers want to know about what the product updates are. This is pretty much something the customers look for. The company needs to know the future needs of the customer. The customer needs to know the product updates to meet their needs. Do you see? Okay. So this is basically information that the customers are looking for. Okay, about what's new, what are you doing? Because customers, especially loyal customers, may want to upgrade or may want to know about what's new in your store or in your product line. The company already knows this, you see. Okay, that's the idea. All right, product updates. Product updates, how is the company informed about product updates from a company? Wasu.
Again, please.
How does a company give out or issue information about product updates? Sorry?
Product.
Don't overthink it. The first answer's fairly simple. Well,
Maybe just let customer know about product more.
yeah, and how do they do that?
Yeah, but maybe in the catalog, in the television.
Okay, could be a catalog. Advertising is the simple answer.
Oh, okay.
Advertising or publicity, absolutely. Any form of advertising and or publicity. Sometimes product shows, when there are shows with the different products, they will introduce updated products. Of course, that's with a lot of fanfare and show, they like to do those things to introduce new products. Think about, when, Apple introduces a new product to the market. It's a big deal, right? There's a lot of publicity. The bloggers are blogging. There's advertising. They go to these big trade shows, all those kinds of things. Okay, Mustafa, cost savings. Who's interested in that?
Cost saving. I think the customer.
Yeah, obviously. Of course, the company wants to save on buying supplies that it needs, but we're talking about aspects of customer relations. So obviously, this is totally the customer. Yeah, looking for cost savings. Absolutely. What forms of cost savings could they? How do customers get cost savings? What are some ways?
Like for example, maybe buying a product that not spend a lot of maybe power, for example.
Well,
so this is kind of saving energy. And he
okay.
save money for the consequence, like in the future, like in the longer run, he can save like maybe money, so he won't pay a lot for Apple, for example.
Okay, fair enough. All right, if it will save the customer money in another area, energy savings, you could say. Okay. Also, I think we could talk about haggling. Yeah, haggling. Well, very basically, yeah. Okay, sure. If your customers can haggle with you, whether you're selling a mango on the street or you're selling 500 tons of premium grade steel, believe me, those guys are haggling. Even though they're spending millions of dollars, you can bet they're haggling. So, yeah, David, why not haggling? Absolutely. Also, Mustafa, rebates, coupons. Do you know what a rebate is?
When they lower the price?
No? That's a sale. A straight up sale. Yeah, they can save money in a sale. Yeah. Do you know what a rebate is? It's a special type of a sale.
Okay.
No?
No, I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. With a rebate, let's say I buy a flashlight and I buy 4 batteries. Okay, often they're done in conjunction with like 2 companies. So I buy the flashlight and then the batteries. I get a a rebate, I have to include my my sales slip, my receipt. I can prove that I bought both of these items, and they'll send me back $2. That's a rebate. So basically it's a sale after the fact. You send in the proof that you bought something and you get money back. Okay, that's a rebate. Kind of a sale after the fact. Coupons is another way. In where you live, do people use coupons for food?
To be honest with you, like coupon, like what you use on Verblink sometimes, like, or different.
Here you can issue a coupon code. That's right. They use
Yeah.
coupons,
Is
but
it
they use a
related?
code because it's you know, it's all electronic. What's that?
Is it, so it's related.
It works extremely similarly. You you remit the coupon at the time of purchase, and you receive immediate savings at the time of purchase, at the point of purchase.
No,
Point
no,
of sale.
no, yeah. So answering your question, no.
Okay.
As far as I know, I haven't faced something like that, like someone deal with this coupon. But when I went outside, like for example, like when some people go to some kind of restaurants, like maybe they record their name and maybe they gave them like next time, like maybe if I can say, like lease price when they come back again. I don't know what's the specific term for that.
A discount price.
Discount.
So they give them a discount coupon, 5% off, 10% off, like that.
Mm.
Yes? Yes, exactly. Okay, that's another type. That's just a type of coupon. Right. In the United States, at least, I don't know where you other gentlemen are from, if it's true or not, but newspapers or magazines will, and sometimes flyers, just advertising in your mail, your snail mail, your regular mail, there will be coupons that you can clip, literally cut out with scissors. We say clip coupons. And if you bring them to the supermarket when you buy food, the coupons will have small amounts like 20 cents off, 10 cents off, 50 cents off, 2 for 1. And literally you can probably end up paying $50 for $100 worth of food if you're smart about clipping coupons and well organized and you know how to do it properly. But then the problem with that, you can't just buy what you want, you're buying what you have coupons for. So much for brand loyalty. You tend to jump around. David, what's that? I'm moving to you next anyway. Could you explain what you're talking about? Mobile device apps?
Yes, you can, here in Spain, I think perhaps it's the same in the rest of the world, and you can download to your mobile phone an application of your company, the company that you want. For example, here McDonald's has an application, and Burger King has an application, and a lot of big supermarkets, and then you can receive notifications in your device, and you can receive discounts, special offers, and things like that. And here in Spain, companies are starting now to use this way of communication with the customers, because every of us, we always take our phone. I think it's one of the things that you return home if you forget it, and you can go with your without your glasses, for example, and without money because you have credit card, and I don't know, many things. But if you forget your mobile phone, I think I'm sure that you will return to home to take the phone. And companies now this, and they use this way of communication massively, and and they are bombing us with notifications and offers, and
Yeah.
I think it's for them, for companies, it's a good way to engage the customers, but for customers, I think you have to take care with these applications, and perhaps the best way is to switch off notifications because it's very stressful, I think, to see in your mobile phone many icons with numbers. Uh, I can't deal
Yeah.
with this.
Me neither, which is why I sign up for 0 of these. Never.
Yes.
Okay, but you used a great collocation and a great phrase, probably the best phrase of the class. Engage the customer. The literal, really, the byword of today's topic, which is customer relations, and customer relationships. Engaging the customers is the mantra in modern customer relations. It's not all about just force feeding them advertising, but engaging them online and getting them to do things, motivating them to go somewhere or click on an app even. Yeah. Okay, great. David, last one here, personalized treatment. Well,
I think we as customers look for this when we are buying a product, because
sure do.
many times you can go to a shop or a crowded place like a big supermarket, and perhaps you need to say out loud, "Hey, hello, I am a man. My name is David, and I'm not a number."
Take a number.
And yes, no, I'm not a number. I am not the number 251. I am a person, a real person, and please treat me like that. Uh, because sometimes when you have to deal with an after-sales service, for example, the behavior of the person who is at the other side, it's not the best, I think.
Yeah.
You want the company uh, cares about you and ask you if everything's it's okay, and ask you for suggestions for the next time. And I think it's quite easy. It's only treat out a person like a person.
Yeah. And frankly, I would venture to say, just my opinion, but if you want one secret to being good at customer service, that is exactly it. Treat each customer as though they are an individual, even though it may be the 50th customer you've dealt with today, maybe
Yeah.
the 250th of the week. But if you treat them and engage them as if they were the only customer, and that is your only problem, and the only thing you're worried about dealing with, you will have good, successful customer relations with that person. I'm sure of it. Minus, of course, that 1 in 1,000 bonehead who actually is engaging your company simply because they want to vent and they want to complain about things going wrong in their own lives. But again, that's 1 in 1,000, really. Okay, I'm going to move on. Let's see if we can figure out some collocations, some words, little vocabulary exercise here. So, for example, number 1, if you have a difficulty installing your new software, you should ring the manufacturer's help desk. Okay, call the manufacturer's help desk. There may be more than one answer. Let's just see what we can come up with. I'm not even giving you options for right and wrong answers because undoubtedly there are in most cases more than one. Hogan, number 2.
Number two, your new computer was blank to you this morning, so it should arrive in the next couple of days. The blank would be shipped or sent.
Shipped or sent. Well, you read my mind. It's got to be one of those two. Could be either one. Either one is fine. Shipped is slightly more formal, but great. If they send you a product, they ship it. Thank you. Moving on, Wasu, number 3.
Okay. Our company's products have an unrivaled reputation for rank. However, if they do break down, we promise to replace them immediately.
Okay, what might fit the sentence?
Um, I guess it's for customer.
No. Our company's products have an unrivaled reputation. You would have to say with our customers in order for it to work. That's not going to work with for. Now, let's see. From an English perspective, what type of word do we need after for?
Now,
Noun. That's correct. Very good. Okay, a reputation for blank. I'll give you a clue. It's going to be a noun. It's going to be an abstract noun. Yeah, Mustafa, that's a good one. And it could be a lot of things here, depending on the company and the product. Any idea, Wasu?
no.
Okay. All right. Our company's products have an unrivaled reputation for dependability, Mustafa says. Yeah, that works very well with the rest of the sentence. That's great. Reliability, maybe. All right. A lot of things might actually fit the sentence. Excellence, quality, an unrivaled reputation for quality. Lots of possibilities here. All of those things basically kind of advertising slogans. Mustafa, number 4.
One of the duties of our customer service staff is to blank customers complaint, to deal with, to handle deal or handle,
The first you said deal with, and that is
deal
correct.
with, deal
Yeah,
with, yes. So we have to use
deal.
2 words, yeah.
Phrasal verb. Yeah, definitely. No, that's okay. Phrasal verbs you can consider to be one word. In fact, you should look at them from that perspective. Don't think of them as 2 words. Think of it as one word. You deal with a problem. You deal with your sister. You deal with your grandfather, whatever. You deal with something or someone. So yeah, okay, deal with customers' complaints. What was the other word?
Handle.
Handle customers' complaints. Yeah, very good. Right. One other word I could use I was thinking of was field. What is that? Do you know what that would mean, Mustafa? To field customer complaints. Maybe more American.
Field, F-I-E-L-D.
Yeah. You field complaints or questions.
To answer all of their complaints or questions. I'm not sure.
Okay. If you field, it comes from like baseball. If you field all the balls, you go catch all the balls. You deal with it. So it's very much the same idea. Deal with, handle. You field them. Oh, okay. So the idea is you're actually dealing with the problems. Okay, David, number 5.
Our marketing budget it's directed at blank existing clients more than at penetrating new ones. For example, keeping building loyalty of
That's good. All right.
yes, and taking care of also can
Yeah,
work, I think.
very good. Great. That was
Yes.
terrific. All right. I hadn't thought of those phrases, but those are great. Sure. Keeping, very basic, a little more formal, retaining. But
Mhm.
also those other phrases were really good and something I would expect to hear from a company. Great. Hogan, number 6.
Number 6, we can reduce our exposure to risk by blank many of our services to other companies. I think it would be like a concealing or hiding.
No. You hide or conceal something from.
Okay.
But yeah, here
Rebuilding it this time.
we can reduce our exposure to risk by something to. You wanted something to other companies.
Mm-hmm.
And you're
So how about the rebuilding many of
mm,
the services to other companies? Is not working?
no,
So we
not
can
quite.
reduce our exposure to risk by. Can you give me some hint?
I'm, I'm thinking of how to do that. Um, uh, okay, well, to put it in the simple verb, you need to give to somebody. So what is that called if they're going to give our services to other companies?
Providing?
No, it's not quite. Um,
No, I don't
remember,
know. I have no idea.
okay, outsourcing.
Oh, outsourcing?
Yeah, we want to reduce our exposure to risk. We don't want people to get mad at us, so we're going to outsource our services to another company.
Oh,
So
okay.
they take the heat if something is messed up. They take the heat. You know what that means? They take the heat.
They have responsibility for
Yeah, that's
something?
it.
Wrong?
Exactly. That's it. Very good.
Okay.
Uh,
Teacher,
yeah.
what's outsourced company like the same meaning for this or has like specific meaning?
No, it's the same thing. You know what a BPO is? You know what that means? BPO?
No.
A BPO company? Business process outsourcing. Now, what that means, they frequently do things like customer service. I used to work for a company that was a BPO. All right, I worked whatever. I worked in customer service, and we would take calls. The company literally has something like 100,000 employees, really. And they would take calls for every company you can imagine: McDonald's, United Airlines, internet service companies, tax preparation companies, uh, Hewlett Packard Company, Microsoft, car rental companies, you name it, all in the same building. In different rooms or different sections of rooms, there would be people taking calls from the company I worked in for dozens of different companies. Okay, they are outsourced. These are employees of the company I worked for. Let's call it Company A. Company A is taking customer service calls. They're making sales calls. They're taking technical support calls. They're even doing some other business processes such as medical transcription, doing taxes. All right, doing anything that can be done remotely, actually.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, outsourcing. All right, next one. Last one here. Wasu, number 7 here.
New computers new computerized data collection systems have made more traditional systems rank.
Any idea? This one
Uh,
maybe.
I I guess is more um be cancelled.
Well, that's the idea. Not useful anymore is the idea. Does anybody else in class know an appropriate word here? Not useful
Outdated.
anymore.
Outdated.
Okay, that'll work. Outdated or obsolete would be another useful word here. Couple possibilities. Yeah, no longer useful. All right, if you're gonna say it. Redundant, yeah, Mustafa. Okay, that's okay, but just be aware when you use redundant. Americans don't use it that way. British do. There's a difference in how Americans and British use redundant. Americans are the definition is much narrower. It simply means repeat, repeat, repeat. It's repeated. Say again, say again, say again, say again, say again, say again. I'm being redundant. That's it. For Brits, if you are made redundant at work, that means that they don't need your position anymore. So they're going to get rid of you. Or if a system is redundant, we have a new one so we don't have to use it anymore. It's not really a repeat, it's a totally different system. You have a new computerized data collection system and a more traditional system. They're two different things, but one makes the other not useful. A Brit can say it's redundant. An American would never say that unless they were two of exactly the same thing. For some reason, some idiot ordered two computerized data collection systems. Now I can say one is redundant. I don't need it because it's exactly the same as something else. So Americans really mean exactly the same. British means replacing, not necessarily the same. Okay, so slight difference in meaning there. Okay. Gentlemen, thank you very much for your participation and your time. Got to get going. Got another class to get to. Otherwise, I'd hang out with you. Gotta
Thank
go, though.
you.